Hello and welcome to Triumph Vintage Pens. My name is Glenn Atkins. What I'd like to do today is to show you how to remove a broken breather tube from a Parker 51 feed. Let's take a look. The items that we're going to be using today are some hot water, our feed of course, and there next to the feed you can see the remnants of the breather tube. And then the most important tool is the 090 steel tap. So let's get started. As you know, these feeds are made out of ebonite, which is just a fancy word for hard rubber. And as you can see on this particular one, the end of the breather tube has broken off inside the feed. And what we want to try to do today is to get that piece of broken breather tube out of the feed without destroying the feed. What I like to do first is just heat the feed up for a little bit. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little bit of ink coming out of the end of the feed from the breather tube. The temperature of this water is about 175 degrees Fahrenheit. I just like to heat up the feed just a little bit, and after we do this for a few seconds, we'll go on to the next step. After you've spent a minute or two heating up the feed, what you want to do is take your tap and gently screw it straight into the end of the excess breather tube that's inside the feed. You don't want to screw it in too far, but you want to screw it in where it catches and where it's kind of firm. Like so. And then I'm going to go back in the hot water just for another few seconds here. And then what you want to do is pull. And sometimes you got to use your grippers to do this because the feed is kind of slick from the water, and I didn't get it, so we weren't into the breather tube quite deep enough. Once you get the tap in, seated firmly enough, and give it a firm straight tug, so what you end up with is a feed that is in perfectly good shape, that no longer has a breather tube stuck in the end of it. You have the remnants of your breather tube here, and then of course the end of your tap here. So that's the way that you remove a broken breather tube from a Parker 51 feed. Alright, pretty cool stuff, huh? What you end up with is a perfectly good Parker 51 feed ready to use with the new breather tube, and a teeny tiny little piece of sterling silver breather tube that was left inside the feed that we removed with our 0900 tap, using just a little bit of hot water and carefully threading the tap into the remnants of the breather tube, and then using our grippers to pull it out. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you like the videos, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like buttons, leave any questions or comments that you have in the sections below. It's important to me and also to YouTube to know that you like the videos, and particularly I would enjoy some feedback on this video and some of the others that I've done, and perhaps even some that you would like to see in the future. So thanks again for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.